Hi there, Sheryl Nicholson again, and today I'm going to share with you how to leave work at work and not serve it up over the dinner table. So many of us wait so long to get back and reconnect with the people that we love, and then what do? We talk about stuff at work. What a waste of time. So today I'm going to talk about end of the day rituals. And what's really interesting about these rituals is I've collected them from audience members all over the world, which is really cool. So I think you're going to enjoy some of these. I especially like one of them. It's my favorite. I'll share with you which one it is when we get to it. So end of the day rituals. And some of us don't work in an office. So I'm going to share with you what people do even if they're working at home. I'll start with that. So I have a friend who works at home, and the interesting thing about working from home is there's always something to do. You know, you go take the coffee cup down to the kitchen, and the next thing you know, you're cleaning up the kitchen instead of being back in the office and working. Or you go, oh, let me just take this, I need to wash this shirt, and you go put the shirt in. The next thing you're doing laundry for 2.5 hours. So how do you stay focused at work? And it's really difficult when you have people, when you're living with people, okay? Because then people think, well, you're home anyway, you know, so can't you run up to the grocery store for me? My mom, who had MS for many years, she didn't get the fact that I worked at home. She had a normal 9-to-5 job, so she figured I was home and I could be interrupted at any and all times. So it's really important that you take your end of the day and end it, cut it off so that you can reconnect with the people that you love. So let's talk about those people who work from home. I got this idea from a woman in my audience. I thought it was a great idea. She said she has 2 ball caps. She has one that says home, and she has another one that says work. So when she is at home and she's ready to connect with the family, end of the day, she actually takes her work hat off, her work ball cap hat off, and she puts the home one on. She said what this has helped her do is when she does happen to have to go to the bathroom or happen to go out downstairs to the kitchen to rinse a cup, that nobody interrupts her if they see that she has her work hat on. They know that she's focused and she cannot be interrupted. She should not be interrupted. And that has worked really well for her. So I think that's a great way to cut that off. Okay, kids, okay, family, I'm ready to reconnect with you all. Another woman told me that she works in a house that has been converted into an office. And she said, what I do is at the end of the day, I put my machines to sleep. And I thought, what does she mean by that? And she had been working there for years and years and years. So remember when machines had like dust covers, plastic covers? So what she would do at the end of the day is she would put things on her computer, things on the copy machine, plastic dust covers. But the ritual of being able to close that down gave her the opportunity to say, this is the end of the day. I'm now going back home to the people that I love. Another woman told me she waters plants. Now, she doesn't drain them. Obviously, if she watered them all the time, she'd drown them. So what she does is she just has a little tiny pitcher, and she just leaves a little bit of water for each plant, but every time that she does that, she knows that she's getting closer and closer and closer to end of the day rituals. I had one gentleman tell me that what he does is he writes down the nastiest customer that he's had the day. He writes it actually on a piece of masking tape. He keeps a big roll of this is not good, a big roll of tape that's thick. And he writes down the customer's name and he tapes it on the bottom of his shoe. And then at the end of the day, he walks around the office stomping on that shoe. I thought that was funny, and that worked for him. Another guy told me that he actually writes, he said, I have something similar. I write the name of the one who caused me the most stress, either the employee or the customer who gave me the most stress, and I write it down on a piece of paper, and then I go to the restroom every night before the end of the day, and I tear it up and I flush it down the toilet. So that's another idea for you. So what kinds of things do you do to end the day so you know you're preparing? A woman told me that she makes her to-do list, which is really, really smart. Writing down the things that you have accomplished that day. So many of us feel like I didn't get nothing done. So you have an opportunity to write down the great things that you got done and then start the day with a list of the priority things that he wants to do the next day. And that, again, is a way to end the day. So there's a lot more ideas. I hope you'll come and leave a comment here on what you do or ideas that you have heard. Of course, don't forget we have a Get a Life Balanced podcast that you can listen to instead of watch. And there is a community on Facebook with the same title. So thanks for listening to me today. Check in with me. I'm also going to give you some transition time, that drive time between work and home, on what you can do next time. So take a look for that video, and thanks for being here. I appreciate you.